It would result in the most appalling damage globally. And because of that, we have to approach this subject in global terms. There's no alternative.
How can we meet the threat? What political strategy does the greenhouse effect demand? That's this week, Hot Time Ahead at 8:30 next Thursday on ITV.
Good afternoon, I'm from TVS, Facing South. I wonder if you can help. We know about the agency you run. We'd like to hear your side of the story.
With the stories that matter in our region, Facing South, current affairs with a cutting edge.
Everybody out now.
Personally, I think the English really think sex is dirty.
Always with a fresh viewpoint, a different angle on events, frank opinion and hard-hitting reports. Facing South, back for a new series, tonight at 10:35 on TVS.
Over on 4 at 10 tonight, true stories tells of Reno's kids, people that society has given up on, but Reno gives them a chance. Next on TVS, The Equalizer.
Don't be surprised to find dirty plates and glasses beating a path towards the best thing to happen to dishwashers in ages. New concentrated Sun liquid. Because it's a liquid, new Sun dissolves more easily and goes to work much faster. So it leaves everything gleaming. New Sun liquid. Only when it pours will you get that sunshine.
There is a company which has played a key part in all these British achievements. In November, you'll be able to apply for shares in this company. British Steel, British Strength. For more information and to reserve a prospectus, phone 0272 272 272.
Scottish salmon for lunch.
Is rather special.
For dinner.
Lovely.
There are so many ways to serve it, and it's so easy to grill.
Wonderful.
It takes so little time to prepare, and you'll find the king of fish doesn't cost a king's ransom.
That is marvellous.
Fish for compliments with Scottish salmon. Simply delicious.
At Court's sensational October sale, there are huge reductions in all departments. Save in style at Court's Furnishing Stores and Court's Mammoth Superstores now.
If it's a cross between comedy and serious drama that you're after, then on Channel 4 you can see Tanner 88.
Monday at 9 on TVS, Game, Set and Match. Bernard Sampson has seen a friend die through ignorance and betrayal. Now he's back in Berlin, city of his childhood, trying to pick up the pieces of his life and allay a growing suspicion.
Arrived back just in time for leak number 2.
You were set up, Bernd.
If our people on the other side get to know the leaks from London, they'll start running like rabbits.
It works against us all the time. The secrecy and the paranoia.
Game, Set and Match, Monday at 9 on TVS.
At 10 o'clock tonight, we join ITN for the latest national and international news with Alastair Burnet and Carol Barnes. Now McCall comes to the aid of a Czechoslovakian scientist in The Equalizer.
Paul Nicholas is back in a brand new series of Bust next Saturday.
Sunday on TVS, Piece of Cake.
What's wrong with English girls? Nothing. As patriotic as the next chap. It's just that here, sex is a real possibility.
Piece of Cake, Sunday at 9:05.
Tomorrow at 9 on TVS, relationships are becoming strained in Shake Hands Forever.
Dora, Hathol's a murderer.
And you're gambling with your whole career because of him?
Yes.
Shall we share a cream cake?
Oh, no, thank you. It's bad for my figure.
Oh, but you've got a lovely figure.
Is everything all right at home?
Yes, sir.
Have you got one concrete piece of evidence?
No, sir.
You're skating on thin ice, Chief Inspector. Just remember that.
The final part of Shake Hands Forever, tomorrow at 9 on TVS.
Now you know what an oil has to go through. Why chance anything less?
Morning, boss. You in a hurry?
I need this little lot, and Jewson quick. I'd like 500 Jewson bricks, 100 Jewson roof tiles, 20 Jewson timber joists, same as last time. 1 Jewson ladder, 2 Jewson Kentucky doors, 3 Kentucky fried chicken. Sorry, wrong list. 10 15mm copper tube, 1 Jewson Georgian window, Jewson sand, Jewson aggregate, Jewson plaster, 5 bags of Jewson cement. Oh, and some stuff to make it Jewson quick dry in.
When you want the Jewson lot, we'll give it to you Jewson quick.
Jewson?
All right, boss.
Right. Page 2.
Each and every day, TSB grants over £1 million in personal loans to its customers, swelling their bank accounts by just the right amount to help them pay for a new car, a new kitchen, or whatever they've set their hearts on. Ask about a personal loan at your nearest branch of TSB, the bank that likes to say yes.
On the planet Earth, the weekend came in 2 equal parts. For the first half, the inhabitants required a great deal of information about what went on, what they could see, what they could do, and where they could do it. For this, they turned to the Saturday edition of the Daily Telegraph. On Sunday, however, they were so busy doing, going, and seeing that they required reading matter of a sharp, concise nature. The Sunday Telegraph. Life, the universe, and everything in its Sunday best.
Hey, what's today? Thursday. I hope it's a Friday.
That's a crisp and dry day. Anything be a Friday when you fry with crisp and dry.
Because crisp and dry is specially blended to shake off food, leaving it deliciously crisp and dry.
Fry with crisp and dry.
Rap Trax.
Yo, hey, take this down.
20 mega rap and house hit. Rap Trax, the hottest album on the street from Stylus. Where it is.
The Chinese mafia, the Triad, has set up a power base here in the south. Its victims have suffered extortion, beatings, and knife attacks. And now police on the trail of the Triads believe there could be worse to come.
It's 10 o'clock.
Labour's unilateralists win. Is it their last hurrah? The debate that both candidates insist they won. The riots in Algeria, British people are told don't go. President Pinochet loses and the tear gas returns. And a jab a day may keep the virus away. Good evening. The Labour Party conference voted for unilateral nuclear disarmament again today. It was a defeat for Mr. Kinnock. He said afterwards the vote wasn't conclusive. His supporters said it was an improvement on previous Labour conferences. The conference voted for the unilateral removal of all nuclear weapons and against a multilateral approach. The motion backed by Mr. Kinnock and the executive had called for a step-by-step policy towards nuclear disarmament to be settled in a policy review. It was defeated by 330,000 votes. The conference supported a motion backed by the Transport Workers' General Secretary, Mr. Ron Todd, calling for the unilateral removal of all nuclear weapons and bases from Britain within 5 years of Labour coming to power. It was carried by more than 1,200,000 votes. Mr. Kinnock said tonight the vote wasn't binding, and the issue will now be considered by a defence review group.
To the Labour left, today was as glorious a victory as they've ever won.
335,000 votes.
Transport Workers leader Ron Todd, whose 1.5 million block vote provided the bedrock for the successful unilateral motions, was the hero of the hour.